Over the years, you have heard Tyler and I mention Wild Pineapple DAO. Though we have spoken about it broadly, we thought we would share some bits of the who, why, and what of the WPD. BelsheBits here, where I break down the complexities of Wild Pineapple into manageable bits of information. In this bit, you're going to get to know more about what the DAO is and why we started it. We are 6 family members, 3 junior members, and 5 OBR Genesis beasts. We recognize that the current norms of social structure was built around individual time and energy, and that was not a way that we wanted to live. A shift from a typical individual effort to a more intentional collective effort resonated with each one of us on a different level. Working more closely together would allow each one of us individually to more intentionally work on the things that we were passionate about. We would have more time to do the things that expanded us individually, thus enriching the collective as a whole. Also, by working closely together, we would be able to leverage the skills, wisdom, and vision of the others. In 2014, Tyler and his life partner actively started to develop a plan to leave their 9 to 5 to 65 lifestyle. Their vision was to live a more simple life as land stewards, managing that land with organic permaculture principles. The vision was to live intentional lives, sustained by the land that they cared for. This vision is what fueled the collective to get together and to start making plans. This vision is what fueled the conversations that inevitably led to the formation of the DAO. By mid-2020, the core 6 members were actively planning and working towards a collective vision. After many Zoom calls and individual one-on-one conversations, bylaws and guidelines were then drawn up. In 2022, the decision was made to use the DAO structure and technology as a framework, thus the formation of the Wild Pineapple DAO. The Wild Pineapple DAO is built on 4 principles: sustainability, service, education, and industry. All current endeavors that we're engaged in fall under each of these principles. Each member of the DAO is actively participating in at least one of these principles, but often shared their time in all of them. In June of 2021, we collectively decided to buy a 20-acre plot of land on the Big Island of Hawaii. Currently, the majority of the DAO members focus on the improvement and development of that land. 5 of the 6 DAO members live completely off-grid on the property as land stewards. They are working towards the vision of total sustainability with major efforts of organic food production. In 2021, the DAO decided to focus a portion of their liquid assets into crypto technology. As someone not on the property helping with the day-to-day improvements, I put my efforts towards managing the DAO's crypto investments. As a DAO, we encourage the continued education as a whole and individually. This is either through personal research or formal education. Some examples of formal education are BelsheBits' efforts in obtaining a life coaching certification, Tyler, Mountain Mermaid, and Mama B's efforts in obtaining a Master Gardener certification, Daddy B's efforts in obtaining an Island Bee Keeping certification. In addition, Tyler and Mountain Mermaid are active members of the Big Island Orchid Society. By working together as a DAO, it allows for individuals to move into areas of personal industry. Here are some areas that we are fulfilling this. Mountain Mermaid and Tyler recently started a business, Mountain Mermaid Apothecary. Their initial focus will be on the growing of tea and herbals to blend with said tea, with many more ideas to expand the apothecary. Personally, I am actively developing a business called Sovereign Design that includes my efforts with life coaching and Web3 education, as well as project development and management. The DAO deeply believes in service towards others. Each member has an auxiliary community they engage with and are actively in service towards. Some areas of active service currently are Mountain Mermaid's efforts for improved well-being of animals, Tyler's efforts in education and access to entheogens for enrichment and healing, Daddy B's service on the community board, and with Mama B providing service to their church community as well. We look forward to Zero's ZDAO technology to formally structure Wild Pineapple. The final bit is that Wild P is actively exploring the possibility of token-gated DAO-hosted events in the OBR and FBR. Educational retreats focused around the DAO members' expertise, OBR and FBR heists, a way to give back to the DAO community, in real life access to the Hawaii property guest cabins, FBR access to the Wild P land, production, minerals, and more as it becomes available, and finally access to our Zero World Wild Pineapple. Well friends, those are my bits about the who's, the whys, and the what's of Wild Pineapple DAO. But don't forget that the best bits are the bits found in each one of you.